Vassell outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dacknall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Caruso, no good.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back. Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
To the middle, Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The kick out to Williams. Holmgren outside. George wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Good on the shot.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's SGA. Tries from 16. Wembanyama with the rebound. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Inside. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 10.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Back to Holmgren. Fox with the steal. Castle with it. Still scoreless. Fox goes in. Here's Wembanyama. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
So it's the Spurs now. It's a three-point game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Here's SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. And it's Vassell in the corner. Beyond the arc. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Now here's Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holmgren. San Antonio with the rebound. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game.
Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama!
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Vassell outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Craig, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
They throw good, Wembanyama. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harper.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Oklahoma City.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Spurs leading by 7. Outside Harper. Wembanyama outside. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got 16. To the left wing. Holmgren wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he dunks it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim within easy reach of Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Thunder making a switch here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's SGA. It's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
There's the drive. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
It's stolen by Jordan. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Count that one.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Out to the right wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's now 26 points for Victor Wembanyama. And now we've got the intentional foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Wembanyama, a screen. Got a piece of it. Over Hartenstein. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Fox. Going inside. 5 on the clock. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander driving. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Into the lane. From the stripe. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
And they're moving it up. The wide open look here for Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
It's deflected. And it's Vassell in the corner. Thunder with the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And Williams throws it down.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see him, Mr. Williams.
Up top, Fox. 13 points in the game. Vassell outside. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Back from outside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
And the basket by Castle. Thunder trailing by 8. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Five to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Wembanyama.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Under trailing by 6. Here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Now Fox. He's got 13. From deep three-point territory. No good. Shot missing. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 4.
The Spurs, 49.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Nice move. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Thunder trailing by 4. SGA surveying the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to Castle. To the inside. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Outside Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he does not hit. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Fox. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Fox driving inside.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Vassell outside. There's the shot. Connects with the chain.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Outside Fox. Shoots the 3. It misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Jordan. Oh, good on the layup. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fox. Oh, the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. It's tipped. Vassell from 15 feet away. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the shot will go down. 17 seconds left in the game. Off the glass.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This build. Rockets are out of Houston and into an interconference game. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Hart, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns. Greg is a 7-footer. And he's good on the second. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup. And knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
Inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
The drive by Thompson. Can't cash in from close range. Brunson outside. Here's Towns. Smith with some nice D.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the dunk by Towns.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
New York with the ball. Here's Brunson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
It's Thompson off the drive. Down low. And stolen by Anunoby. They get it again. Thompson misses.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 9 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kevin Durant does such a good job of reading the defense and attacking any weakness he might anticipate.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Katie, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Houston making a switch. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Clock at 4. Towns. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rockets trail by 4. It's Durant on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Şengün with a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. Over Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's a screen by Robinson. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
And so far, they've been getting it done down in the post, outsmarting and outworking the defense to get their baskets. Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 7. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been that two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, that has some truth to it.
High post, KD. Şengün trying to free himself up. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
To the wing right side. Pass to Bridges. Towns, the screen. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. Rockets trailed by 7. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson barreling in. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 10.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Durant in the corner. Eason, the screen. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You simply can't fight on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
From deep, Brunson. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Hart, wide open. He fires. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Durant in the corner. Durant uses his size in close.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since these 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
KD draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Durant down the lane. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead. Odds up there for Robinson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, leading by a point. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. KD looking around. Van Vliet outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Brunson outside Towns. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Bridges got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks. Smith left side. To the inside. Here's Van Vliet. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Easton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris had started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Durant with it. Brunson picks him up. Count the basket. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Trying to find Anunoby, gets it to him. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Bridges attacking. Out to Brunson. Towns the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Brunson is good for 3. Brunson's got 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Towns with the steal. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Eason.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called with a 5-second violation. Stolen by Durant. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Now here's Brunson. Driving in. Pass to Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New York leading by 7. Brunson surveying the D. And he makes that one.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Back to Robinson. Hart outside. To the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Outside Durant. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Houston moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Smith, no good.
Oh, good contest and the board. They're going to show that in the video, folks. That is too good.
Brunson outside. There's a screen by Robinson. From 20 feet out. Goes back up. Another shot. That shot, no good. Rockets trailed by 9. KD with it. Brunson picks him up.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Knocked away. Bridges with the steal.
Oh, Josh Hart showing off the vertical.
Here's Thompson.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the rejection by Towns. Here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Now Towns. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
The free throw drops for Towns. A 12-point game. Now Van Vliet. Thompson in the post. Left side Durant. Now Eason. 5 on the clock. Thompson. Bridges with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score